Gang! This is your host with the most, Warhammer, back with yet another installment, and this time I am talking about the death of artificial human number 17, Android number 17, known by his human name, Lakasi. When he was but a teenager, Lakasi was kidnapped and experimented on by the Red Ribbon Army. He was turned into a cyborg by the name of Android number 17. In Dragon Ball Z, he was still in hibernation when Dr. Gero arrived at his laboratory and activated him with the remote. However, Android number 17 took and destroyed the remote device and killed Dr. Gero by decapitating him and crushing him on the spot by crushing his brain to death. Android number 17 was far more powerful than anything that a Super Saiyan could muster. But when Piccolo and God performed fusion, Namekian fusion together, and returned to being the Super Namekian, the nameless Namekian, Android number 17 had quite a match in Piccolo. The two fought each other bare-knuckled until Cell arrived. Being overpowered by Cell, and in spite of everything that Android number 16 could muster, Android number 17 was absorbed into the body of Cell, which caused him to mutate and transform into second form Cell. Later on in the Cell games, when Gohan knocked 18 out of Cell, causing him to revert into a second form, Cell performed a self-detonation technique using the nuclear warhead or self-destruct device, which had a nuclear warhead attached to it, to blow up the entire Earth and wipe out its population. Goku used the Shido Inkin to teleport Cell and himself to Kaio-sama's planet in the other world. Cell self-detonated there, killing Goku, North Kaio, King Kai, Bubbles, and Gregor, and destroyed Kaio's planet and much of the Serpentine Road. In the resulting explosion, artificial human number 17, Android number 17, Lakasi, died or was killed in the massive explosion that also killed Goku and Kaio. Now Cell regenerated and was able to return to his perfect, complete form, but Android 17 died. After the Cell arc, and thanks to the first wish of the Earth Dragon Balls, Shenlong brought Android number 17 back to life, which is shown in a flashback in the Super Dragon Ball manga in the Tournament of Power, where there is a flashback of Gohan wiping Cell out and Android 17 being brought back to life with the power of the Dragon Balls. In the Majin Buu arc, the original Majin Buu, pure evil Buu, destroyed the Earth with a Kai attack. Android number 17, Lakasi, was again killed when the Earth exploded, wiping out all of the remaining life on Earth when it blew up. But because of the second wish of the Namekian Dragon Balls, Android number 17 was brought back to life. He also donated a significant portion of his power to the galactic or to the super extra large Genki Dama that Goku used to kill Kid Buu. In Resurrection F, when Frieza destroyed or blew up the Earth, Android number 17 was also killed by Frieza's attack against the Earth. But the Angel Whis reversed time itself to 3 minutes before the explosion. This happened in both Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F and the Resurrection F arc of Dragon Ball Super. In the Super 17 arc, another Lacasse, or Android number 17, was created by Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew in Hell. They also entrapped and controlled the mind of Park Ranger Android number 17. Together, they combined their dark minus energy and opened a door to Hell. The Hell Android 17 returned to the living world, and together they fused into Super 17. A great battle ensued. Goku escaped from Hell and returned to Earth with the help of Piccolo and Dende, the god of Earth. Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan and fought Super 17, then a Super Saiyan 4. Android number 18 also arrived and gave aid. And, not wanting to cause any harm to his sister, Android number 18, who fired endless ki blasts, Goku used the Dragon Fist to cut right through Super 17 with tremendous power, then fired an endless volley of Kamehameha blasts until Super 17 was killed and died. With the death of Super 17, the doorway between the living world and the other world was closed, and all the fighters that had escaped with Hell Android number 17 also died if they were still alive and returned to the other world.